The film opens with an unnamed couple, but for the sake of simplicity, we'll just call them Johnson and Maya. For whatever reason, Johnson and Maya were watching the film making out. They seemed to be enjoying themselves, and even their son, let's call him Jack, was watching. Afterward, they all visited a festival, which was very crowded. They were drawn to the Wall of Death performance and watched it. The performance was very exciting and highly entertaining. After it was over, one of the motorcyclists took off his helmet, revealing a woman, let's call her Maria. Strangely, the woman's face resembled the actress from the film they had just watched. Curious, Johnson plucked up the courage to approach her and introduce himself. Johnson boldly invited Maria to his house. He told her they were having a party and asked her to join him. At first, Maria declined, but after thinking it over, she eventually went with him. Maria was very surprised to see Johnson's large and luxurious house. There, they began chatting, telling each other about themselves. Maria also shared her free time. After a few moments of conversation, Johnson and Maya invited Maria into the living room, where they watched the film shown at the beginning of the movie. There, Jack also demonstrated his magic skills. Jack performed several tricks, culminating in him making Maria appear to disappear. Johnson and Maya searched the entire house but couldn't find her. Maria, however, remained with Jack. After Jack demonstrated his skills, Johnson invited them all to sit down and watch a movie he usually watches. They seemed to enjoy the film, but Maria didn't. She seemed ordinary. Johnson also remarked that Maria looked very much like the actress in the movie they had seen. However, Maria denied this, saying they were clearly different. Johnson continued to show off his film collection, hoping to get Maria carried away and start a romance. However, Maria seemed to remain indifferent and unfazed. After several films, Maria was taken to her room to rest. She was also asked to stay there rather than attend an unknown festival. In the room, Maria took off her wig, and strangely, she really did resemble the actress in the film. Meanwhile, Johnson was still convinced that Maria was the same person as the one in the film. He began to investigate and chat with her more often. With Maria's real hair, Johnson became even more convinced that his suspicions were correct. However, their closeness made Maya jealous, and she began to suspect something was wrong between them. Johnson and Maria then went to the Johnson family's private library. At first, they joked around, messing up the books there. But eventually, they got carried away and finally made out for the first time. Since that incident, Maria has become more comfortable there. Not only with Johnson, but Maria has also become close to Jack. They often chat and joke around together, as if they were already in love. Eventually, Jack also experienced intimacy with Maria for the first time. Meanwhile, Maya already knew that Johnson was flirting with Maria. She was furious and deeply regretted ever marrying Johnson. If she had known it would end like this, Maya would never have betrayed her ex-husband. After arguing with Johnson, Maya relaxed while watching the movie making out. Maria soon arrived, and Maya finally experienced Maria's flirting. It truly was a strange family. However, the facts soon came to light. Johnson was Maya's second husband, and Jack was not Johnson's biological son. Maya had been married and was flirting behind her husband's back with Johnson. While they were flirting, Maya's husband witnessed the incident. He was furious and wanted to beat Johnson, but he was too fast for him to finish him off with his gun. Jack also witnessed the incident, and that's what made him dislike Johnson to this day. The next day, Jack searched everywhere for Maria, but he couldn't find her. It turns out Maria has left, feeling she's had enough of this family. And finally, the film ends.